Yo, what's up, y'all? What it do? All right, I'm already playing. I'm so excited to deliver this message. I heard consciousness is proud of you. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody that definitely has some type of divine yes. Wow. You definitely have some type of divine energy. Look at this, bro. And I done shuffled these cards a lot before I got on here. Just trying to feel the energy, right? You got the Empress, the Emperor. This is like yin and yang. A couple, a duo, duality at its core, in its essence. Balance. You are contributing to balancing something out when it comes to collective consciousness, when it comes to this realm. Your contribution is doing a lot. I'm not sure what you're doing, how you doing it. I don't even care why you doing it, baby. Whatever you doing, it is contributing to something that's way bigger than you ever imagined. It's contributing to something that's way bigger than you ever fathom. I'm hearing unfathomable. Who would have knew little old you will make such a big impact on the world? Imagine you doing what you're doing, okay? Because this is what I'm seeing. And not only is it beneficial for this planet that we on, but it's also contributing to other frequencies, other planets. Okay, and the sun just got brighter. All right, there's something here about your energy. All right, I just heard rearrange the cards. So this is how they came out. All right. I also just heard the woman is first. Take it how I resonate. I'm not here to convince you of anything. If you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, this is my channel. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, your problem, not mine, baby. Okay? But I'm hearing the woman is first. The woman is first. Okay? We'll get a little deeper into that as we move forward. But whoever I am speaking to, whatever you're doing is causing some type of purging effect. I'm also hearing it's bringing people together, and not just people together, but people's insides, mental. It's bringing them together. It's holding them together. Okay, you could have unconsciously saved someone from suicide. Okay, and the energy just raised. Did y'all see that? Okay, it's like you are raising the consciousness of this world. Opening people up to their own emotions and helping them realize that they can't run from themselves for too long. Okay, I'm hearing podcasts. There's something that you're saying. I'm also hearing siren, especially with this water out here. You could also be a singer, songwriter, or a frequency healer. Okay, I almost just said frequency guru. Okay. This is like somebody that has mastered balancing energies. And at first, it started with you. It started with this self-love journey that you were ushered to take. Okay? You could be a Taurus. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I got Cancer out here twice, and I also have Aries. I'm hearing Mars. All right? You got the chaos. And it's balance. Okay? I don't know what that's about. All right? And then something about the children, because I just saw the Sun card. And then you got the Six of Cups. Something here about the children, the next generation. Okay? And how what you're doing now is legendary. And whatever this is that you're putting out in the world, it's changing generations of people, not just a generation. Like, not just your bloodline, but it's changing the bloodline of others in a good way. Whatever you're doing to contribute to raising the vibration, you are about to be immensely rewarded for this. Okay, you are somebody that already feel immensely rewarded by just being, especially with the Empress coming out first. Okay, she was on top. Okay, something about in the beginning is significant, and how most of us got it wrong is what I'm hearing. Okay, keep in mind, not everything that I channel I necessarily know or agree with. Okay, and not saying that I don't agree with this, because I actually do. But I know a lot of us in this world, like, we don't even see how we've unconsciously followed things, and it's the reason why it slowed down our expansion, made us feel weighed down and tired, where all we do is yearn for happiness, yearn for this freedom that children are born with. But it's because of those things that are taking place behind the scenes that are hidden, that's causing confusion, meant to induce fear, anxiety. Okay, and I was talking about misconceptions, and that's what the moon card represent, a misconception, something that we are perceiving to be right, but it's not even aligning with our spirit, it's not aligning with our soul, it's not aligning with our bodies. But all we know is what we know, so we stay stuck in that confusion, or we stay stuck in whatever energy that was meant to mold us. Okay, stick us in place. All right, I remember one time I was outside writing, and I think I mentioned this before, but I don't think I ever got it out. And I looked up, like, I was just, I don't know, I was feeling impatient. Okay, I'm just be real. I ain't want to, man, listen, I done been doing this shit for too long, is what I was saying to God. Like, straight up, I am authentically who I am when I speak to my spirit guides, angels, whatever, God, whatever you want to call it. I'm authentically myself, because that's the only way it can be for me to be able to serve, something outside of me. In reality, we not serving anything outside of ourselves. We serving ourselves, and that's the point. Okay, consciousness broke itself down, because it's genderless, right? And became to experience life in so many different ways, not just through people, but through the animals, through the trees, through nature. Okay, I'm hearing something about a true experience. And when I was writing about this word, damn, I should find my notebook. I wrote a whole little thing, and I looked up the word patience, and I saw that it was associated with, matter of fact, let me go get my other phone. All right. Let's look at patience. All right, hook me up to the Wi-Fi, little nigga. Y'all, listen. Welcome to my channel if you new. All right, you might as well get comfortable. Ooh, that was very. Anyways, you might as well get comfortable. All right, because it's a vibe over here. All right, and if you are a returning family member, bitch, you know I fuck with you. And if you are of the male species, I love you too. I appreciate all of y'all, real shit. Okay, thank you for all y'all engagement. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for booking personals with me. Okay, shout out to you for showing up for you. All right, because whoever I'm speaking to, it started with you first. This is why we're even able to talk about this energy. Okay, and if this is not something that you are completely aligned with, this is something that you are being okay, brother. All right, something about your brother could be significant, but this is something that your spirit aligns with. Okay, as above so below is what I just heard. Okay, of course, that's what the Empress and the Emperor represent. All right, this Queen of Cups, she is focused on her cup, her emotions, and it looks like something has been elevated, or I'm looking at this from a distance as if I'm taking a picture of this woman. But if you put a microphone, okay, your speech is significant. But I'm trying to say a magnifying glass, and I'm talking about micro. Okay. Something about the grand scheme of things is bigger than you. Okay. I even just heard it's bigger than consciousness. So there's a level of understanding that I need to get with this newfound way that I'm seeing what consciousness is. Okay. I'm also getting this energy of a level of being openness. Okay. Being receptive, being open to receive, not allowing yourself to be stuck up is what I just heard. But I'm seeing muscles being really tight and them not being stretched. Okay. This could even be your mind muscle is what I'm getting. Okay, right now my eyes are closed and I'm just channeling, but it's reminding me of just feeling around the room. It's giving Two of Swords. Okay, the battle is not what you see, it's what you don't see is what I heard. I'm hearing grand scheme of things. You have no idea how what you're doing is awakening people. Like, you might have an idea of what you're doing because that's the purpose of you doing it, right? And I don't know what you're doing, baby. Okay, take the energy how it resonates. This could even be you just showing up and walking outside, bitch, because this is the type of energy that I'm feeling. Like somebody here, because of this place that you are resting in within yourself, is causing some type of ripple effect, and it's helping people awaken. All right, it's like you are contributing a lot to this era that we're moving in, where we're no longer in disillusion. Okay, our last based off astrology, we moved through the air, the Pisces. Damn, how did I forget? Okay, and that's the vibe that I'm getting though. It's like forgetting an old life and really accepting a new. Okay, patience definition. Bro, I'm looking up something totally different. What the fuck y'all got going on? It says patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. And what caught my attention was this suffer word, suffering without getting angry or upset. Why is patience associated with suffer, anger, or being upset? The capacity to accept or tolerate delay, tolerate trouble, or tolerate suffering without getting angry or upset. I thought patience was just the ability to wait for something. But it's the capacity to accept trouble, suffering, and delay. The capacity to accept or tolerate delay. It just didn't sit right with me. Like, it started really opening me up to realize that a lot of these words that we associate with, even when you think, you know what I'm saying, you switch something up and it's right, you find something else that don't seem to align. I don't know. Let's just move forward because I feel like I've went too far in my own mind just then, right? And we 14 minutes in, and I feel like I want to delete this video and start over, but the sun just shining so bright just told me to just keep moving forward. Okay, vulnerability. Okay, your ability to be vulnerable is key. All right, seeing the strength in what people have told you our weaknesses. I'm also hearing sharpening your knife, sharpening your needle. Okay, knife, it reminds me of sword. So your mind. Somebody here, your intelligence has reached a peak. And I'm not saying that it's going to stop, but what I'm saying is the way you are able to, it's deeper than the words that's coming out of your mouth, but the way you are able to process certain circumstances and situations and see the beauty in everything is unmatched. I'm hearing unreal. You have people shocked in awe. And it's like I said, deeper than what you're saying. It's in the actions. It's in the move that you're making. All right? The Empress talk about a feminine energy, beauty. It talk about sensuality. It also talk about being fertile. Okay? Fertile. And not just the ability to be able to bear children. Okay? I'm hearing but the ability to be able to bear children. So it's giving me, it's deeper than the physical. Your ability to create, your ability to be so full of ideas, always there to help. Okay? In ways where you're quiet with your headphones in a room, but you could be somebody that's not that shy. You will dance anywhere, right? You don't really give a fuck who watching. You just being you, and then you got people watching you just be you. And I'm literally seeing somebody in the airport getting ready to take flight. They about to board. They waiting on the plane or whatever. You done checked in. You there early, and you're just in the moment. You know what I'm saying? You're not worried about when the plane gonna get there. You just know you on time, and when it get there, you gonna be on that bitch. Okay. And I'm seeing somebody with headphones on just bobbing and weaving, doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Just dancing. It's like you're in your own world, in a world full of people, and outside of your world, people are watching you create. People are watching you. I heard endure. Okay, people are watching you do something, and it's inspiring them. It's waking them up. People could also be crying because of something that you are offering. Or this could even be like healing, Reiki. I'm seeing energy being moved and pulled out of people. Okay. Areas of their life that haven't gotten any attention. I'm literally seeing floods of water seeping through certain cracks that haven't been moisturized or that have been thirsty for years, but I'm seeing it deeper. Okay. In the mind, in the soul. It's like you're touching the souls of people. And you see my hands, it's like they helping me pull the energy in. Okay. As above, this is what the Empress is reminding me. Above, so below, with the Emperor, the physical. Okay, I'm hearing, have we gotten it all wrong? Something about an open mind. Maybe you open the minds of people. You change their mind about how they think about certain things, how they've been thinking about certain things. Okay, I just keep hearing awakening the masses. These are a mass amount of people. I'm hearing worldwide, especially with this Empress is reminding me of the world and being seen. Okay, so there's something here you do or you're meant to do that's meant to be experienced by millions. I'm hearing trillions, so that's bigger than billions of people. And it's deeper than the people that you are existing with now. What you're doing is going to be impacting people that live on way after you and way after you. Something that you taught one of their ancestors. And it stuck with them. I'm also hearing like you reintroduce people to themselves. You help people remember who they are, where they come from. It's deeper than the landlines. Okay, landlines. What? Something about a landline could be significant. All right, a house phone. All right, I'm hearing I miss those days. Somebody could still have a house phone or a landline, but I meant to say the longitude, deeper than where you live. I'm talking about where you come from in essence. It has nothing to do with this physical world, okay? And this is also what's helping you to raise the vibration, because you came here from a higher form of existence and you had a contract with consciousness to lower yourself and bring, and as you rise, you bring you bring up the vibration. Something here, this is really deep. Okay, you could definitely relate to alien stories, extraterrestrials, mermaids. Okay, I'm hearing taboo. I'm also hearing a taboo intellect. Okay, and it's also reminding me of my aunt. All right, my aunt, her name is Taboo. I don't know why. I'm feeling her right now. Okay, I'm being led to say she liked candy. Okay, so something here about an ancestor, an aunt, a feminine energy that could be around you, and this person were very fond of sweets. Okay, you could have even got a spike in a sweet tooth out of nowhere. Okay, and this because this person is trying to experience what they like through you. This is also you being a vessel for your ancestors that want to be liberated, that's helping you in your, I mean, the ones that walked here. This is like, I'm literally seeing a foreign entity come down to earth, and they're disguised in this human body. And whatever bloodline that you reincarnate in, you see how the sun is just getting brighter and brighter and brighter. Okay? And then it'll go down, and then it's like ebb and flow, raising it up, going back down, and that I'm hearing inertia, but that energy of you dropping down below and coming back up, it shoots up more and more every time. Okay? But it's always leveled. So it's like rising, and then when you fall stronger because of that last rise. Okay? I keep hearing stay with me, follow up. All right? You could be somebody that if someone is listening to something that you have, like a podcast or something like that, they have to go back and listen again, and when they listen again, they hear it differently every time. It's like your favorite TV show. Something that you watch over and over and over, and every time you realize that there was something you missed the last time. I can relate to that. That shit's so funny. Y'all, listen, I don't watch so many TV shows over and over and over and over again. I don't know. I just have. I don't know. It could also contribute to something that I think it's an ADHD response where you hyperfix on something so long until you just get tired of it. Okay. I also just heard your ability to be flowy or flighty is actually working for you. All right. You could also be a air sign because the air is always moving. It's not fixed at all. Air is never still. Even if we think it's still moving in some way, in some capacity. Okay, this is also reminding me of an ever growing. I'm also hearing evergreen. I'm also hearing everlasting. Okay, someone's last name could be Green. All right, someone here could have green eyes. That could be significant as well. I'm also seeing some type of procedure over the eyes. So somebody could have had some type of procedure where they got their eye color changed permanently, or this is something that someone is looking into, or you heard about something here. Okay, this is also reminding me of some type of scientific experiment where confirmation with that email that I just received. Okay. Yeah. Oh shit. All right. Look at the High Priestess. And the first word on there is patience. And I don't even think I went into, I ain't even finna get too deep into that shit, but I just think it's interesting how that word was linked to vibrations that we try to disassociate with, but we don't realize how unconsciously we are associating with those words, okay, or associated with certain vibrations. That's also why it's important to be judgment free. It's okay to observe something and have thoughts about it, because everything is meant to grow you, but to judge it is ignorant, because you never know what you are participating in that's leading you to a place that you're trying to run from. This is why I'm a free spirit. This is why I choose, look, and that was the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is why I choose not to be attached to anything. No religion, none of that. And I just choose to just be free in my own self, because I feel like it takes away from my own power to think that I need. And you know, I'm not shitting on nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's just me. And maybe one day it'll change. You know what I'm saying? But today, I just want to be free. Fuck that. Like, I don't want to feel like every little move that I make is a sin or it's a problem. I don't want to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Man, listen, I don't even got time. Let's just move forward. But I've been talking about the sun the whole time. Something about a son, a little boy significant. Someone could be pregnant with a little boy, or you are birthing something. And little boy remind me of masculine energy, where it's like it's in the beginning stages of materializing itself. Okay, Venus is significant. Valentine's Day is coming up, all right? And when I said that, I just went down the rabbit hole, okay? Because we be celebrating shit we don't even know. Let's move forward, all right? It just tying into everything that I was saying. But get what? I'm still going to make a Valentine's Day video. I don't give a fuck. Listen, this is why I like to be free. Fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, something about a contract here is coming up. This could also be in reference to a marriage as well, especially with the Empress and the Emperor here. There's a lot of love that's going to be shared with this marriage, okay? With this Emperor card in the Moon. And I noticed I ain't even turned these two cards over. Look, you got the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Wands, protection. I'm also hearing using the tongue as a sword. Okay, a sword of protection. The Ace of Swords also talk about victory. It talk about the clarity of the mind, brain power. And I've been talking about the brain. I don't know if that was in the last video I did where I was seeing electricity go through the minds of a person, but it's like you have this outer worldly ethereal energy that is waking people up to themselves, bro. I'm also seeing something here about this Moon and this Seven of Wands and being protected in the darkness, or something about a low vibing energy, low vibing frequency, and being protected from things. What? It's like I can't put my thoughts together. It's like my thoughts are together, but I can't say them properly. Okay, so it's definitely reminding me of what I'm trying to say, where it's like somebody don't want you to know that they're doing something in the dark. But see, what they don't realize and they don't understand is that you are protected even in the dark. Especially because you're willing to go down in the... You don't allow it being dark to fear you. You're curious about it, i.e. doing shadow work. I'm also hearing something about a wounded warrior, but you've grown out of the wounds. I'm hearing Chiron. Okay, could be significant. Six of Swords. It's like you wear your battle scars to let people know that you have been through battle. It's not to put you... It's like I'm seeing somebody where it's like you don't necessarily want people to feel like you are God, or... I'm just getting this neutral energy, because you know you deserve your success. You know you deserve your praise. But it's more so of being... Somebody just know at the core what they came here for. And it's not even about being recognized for it. It's about the work in itself. Like having a passion to do what you're doing. You would do this if money didn't exist and you ain't have to pay no bills. It just would be something that you do because it's embedded in you. All right. I'm going to get 3 more. And I noticed that I started from here and then the line is going here. So something about pathway that swirls. You're about to get some type of opportunity here. I keep seeing this Ace of Pentacles. It might have to do something with a skincare line. Okay, I'm hearing Curology. I'm also getting something about advertisement commercials. Okay, I'm also hearing commercial break. All right, somebody here is also about to land some type of role in a movie. If you're an actor, this could be a movie about love. Okay, yeah, something here is expanding in teamwork. I'm seeing a production team where you are the main character. Okay, this could literally just be your life. All right, you are the main character. Okay, I'm just getting like a humble God here, somebody who knows who they are or have a sense of who they are, knowing that they are greater, they are bigger. You could definitely be somebody that's very nice. You talk to people with respect. You're able to understand when somebody's angry and help them reason with their anger. You can feel these emotions, but don't sit in them. Okay, you could even be some type of therapist. Yes, with the Death card. You trigger transformations in people, even people that don't like you. All right, when people going too fast, you help them reason with slowing down and showing them how important it is to just, I'm hearing decompress. Okay, rest. Show people the value that they have in options. Even if it's like, work with what you got and allow that to help you maneuver to where you're trying to go, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, I just spoke on seizing some type of opportunity. The Knight of Wands talk about seizing the opportunity. It talk about a courageousness. This courage has always been there. Okay, and now I'm hearing again, courage the cowardly dog. Okay, butterfly. All right, I'm getting some type of nickname here that you and I'm hearing grandpapa. Okay, but your grandfather shared. All right, a nickname here, or something about your name. Your name is significant. Literally, the name that you were given, or the name that you are given, steers the course of your life. Okay, something about a child choosing their name. All right, I'm literally seeing somebody put a bucket of names, a bunch of names in a bucket, and they're allowing a newborn child to choose their name. Okay, that's significant. Okay, I'm getting something about tradition. That could be some type of tradition that is within the family dynamic, or I'm also hearing too, you're starting new traditions, not only in your household and in your bloodline, but in others. Yeah, you got a lot to say, or there's a lot to do. Okay, and it's supposed to come with ease and be done through ease. All right, I don't know. I just feel like I'm speaking to somebody that got a lot going on, but you know how to be the eye of the storm. All right, and the storm is not always bad. Rearranging things. I'm also hearing being replaced. Okay, and not like you replacing a person or replacing a thing, literally taking something from one place and putting it somewhere because it's been more beneficial in this place than it was in that place. Okay, I don't know, I just felt like I was speaking Chinese, and I know I wasn't speaking Chinese. So China could be significant. Someone could be learning Chinese, or something about a native tongue is significant. All right, and now you got the Seven of Pentacles, the harvest. I'm hearing the harvest from the protection, or your harvest is protected. Okay, your opportunities is protected. Your money is protected. Your soul understands on a deeper level than your consciousness does, your human consciousness. So sometimes when you feel like you could be waiting on things, it's like your soul is rested within, with the fact that you still doing the work, because it knows that it has a bigger purpose. When things look like they're not moving, or things look like, I'll just say they don't look like how you feel like they should look like. You know what I'm saying? It's all for a reason. Oh, and I just heard, but this is your divine season. It's time. Okay, it's time. And I just heard somebody saying, it's time. but with a high pitch, like a Ariana Grande voice. You got 8, 8, and I'm seeing 8. There's 18 here. Okay. 3 and 4. The other day I was wondering. No, I was just thinking about random shit. And I heard the woman comes first. All right. And then it reminded me of the tarot card. Why do the empress come before the emperor if religion say that the man came first? Okay. So what was once upside, what was taught to you upside down, you have learned to accept. It's like I'm literally seeing somebody turn something around and it fit more with their spirit than what they were taught. Okay, so unlearning to learn is what I'm getting. And it's bringing you closer to yourself and bringing people closer to themselves. Like I said, this work that you're doing started with you. It's because of a change you decided to make for you. And now it's contributing to the masses. And that's beautiful, bro. You will never be, look, listen. Old soul wisdom. Okay, I'm hearing 3, 6, 9. You got 3, you got 9. Okay, I don't know why I was gonna say that was a 6, but it's also a 9. All right, my dyslexia, I've seen it upside down, but it's definitely giving universal numbers. 3, 6, 9. That's the backwards way. The 9 is the beginning. That make more sense anyways. Because when you get to the 3, which is the empress, the fool came first, then the magician, the spirit, then the physical, then the woman. She represents the spirit. The male represents the physical. Then you got the high priest, which is also spirit. And the Hierophant, which is the physical construct of it. Patriarchy. And look, I meant to say matriarchy. Something here was flipped. That's why I was getting, but we got it all wrong. Listen, I'm channeling. If you don't agree with what I got going on, you don't agree with what I'm saying, that's okay. We still should be able to exist with each other without agreeing with each other. Okay? It's not that deep, baby. All right? Seriously, bro. Like, why everything got to be a fucking argument? Why everything got to be we going against each other? Like, it ain't that deep. It's not. At the end of the day, I channel these messages and I convey them through my own perspective. Okay. I'm also hearing something about just embracing you, because you embracing you is what invites the embrace from other people. I'm also getting this form of just being detached. Like, you don't have to be attached to something to be able to complete the mission. Right? For example, I'm going to use myself. My YouTube channel. Like, sometimes I be overly obsessed with my own shit. And then I have to grind myself and realize, bro, first of all, you're trying to be controlling in a situation that you can't control. All you can do is your part. Literally. So it forces you to detach and allow it to just dance. I can remember one day when I was a couple of months ago, okay, when I'm not gonna lie, I was in this desperate energy to just be free. I was desperately wanting to just be, and things to just pop off like tomorrow type shit. But I had to learn that the reason why is because I had such a tight grip. I was choking the shit. Like, how I'm gonna expect you to live from choking you out? Somebody here, you got a dirty, dirty mind. You might like to be choked, you know what I'm saying, and manhandled in the bedroom. But we gonna save that for Saturday, okay? But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. Okay. The Hermit card. It talk about the desire for solitude, self-reflection. And I said that it started with you. Imagine had I did these cards the way that they came out and put them this way. The storyline would have been different. So I'm just getting this energy of everything happening for a reason. It's all orchestrated to benefit you and others. But benefiting you is the way to benefit others. Because how can you be of benefit if you don't even feel, or if you're not emitting beneficial energy for yourself. But like I said, it starts with you. Everything starts with you. You are the source. Literally. The source of your own creation, whether you want to believe that or not. Because that same consciousness, that same ethereal energy that created you is you. And it's experiencing a different level through you. The Hermit card talk about becoming aware. Literally, I've been saying this the whole time. All these cards is doing is confirming it. Look, Page of Cups, strength. This is somebody finding strength in their childhood self. And I like how the sun is reflecting that moon over his head and the moon over her head. Okay, and then the sun right here, and it's almost looked as if it is specifically targeted to their solar plexus. The power, the strength, okay, freedom, embracing your sensitivity, being okay with showing your emotions, being okay with exploring that immature side of you. Because in that immature, you find maturity. You realize, or you got to be immature to even become mature, if you see what I'm saying. Everything is connected. Everything is connected. Now, I did want to come over here and do a 24-hour video, but this energy just took over. All right, so that's what I'm finna get into. But I appreciate y'all. If you are looking for a personal anything that involves me and you having a private session, is in the description box. Shout out to everybody, all right, the subscribers. Thank you for being a part of this family. Even if you want to come to this page, it's your first video and your last. Thank you for the view, baby. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Yeah, that's it. Let me just get on up out of here, okay? Shout out to the members becoming a member on this channel. I really appreciate you, because I just do. Becoming a member gets you 7 free entries into a raffle where I give away free readings, okay? Every month after, you get another 7 entries, okay, for your loyalty. And just because you are a member, don't exclude you from being picked out of the comments either, because periodically I go through the comments and I pick people that I feel are genuine and deserve to be in the raffle for the free. Now, if you just want to come in and enter, it's $1, baby. All you got to do is send over $1 and you get a free entry. So thank you for all of you that have purchased entries into the raffle. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, imagine you paying $1 for a reading with a guide. Okay, and that's what I think of myself. You don't have to think of me that way. You don't have to think of yourself that way. That's just what I think of me, because I realize that I am a part of this thing that we call God. So why can't I identify? We identify with being everything else. Why can't we identify with our power, our essence, our soul? Bye-bye. I love you. Peace.